official. All right. Good morning. We're having a soft focus Friday, and going to focus today on the sacrocranial connection, some pineal gland, some neck and shoulders, and oh, maybe we will dance because it's Friday as we film. Okay, I'm on the quiet side of the yard with the quiet bees over here and shade, dappled sun, end of July, on the mat, ready. Got a strap? Might want to block. Some kind of something for a strap. We'll use that real soon, have it nearby. For now, just warming up the shoulders in an easy way. Inhaling them up, squeeze them together, exhale them down. And give a few breaths just with that. Slow, 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 and look for where the sticky spots are. Good morning, shoulders. Good morning, neck, shoulder connection. And then as inspired, add in the jaw. Big circles, big stretches with your mouth. And we'll switch directions. Let's inhale the arms up, Kali Mudra, and we'll start at first here with squeezing the shoulders and the arms and all the things as much as you can, everything up into the head. Squeeze, 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 lift up, squeeze. And then melt it down. Let's roll it out. Nice and fluid there. Now we're going to use a bit of isometrics here. Roly poly. Hi, excuse me. You can't go. Okay, don't want to squish any cute little critters. All right, so we're going to do isometrics today for the neck shoulder connection. Right arm up and over. You'll kind of bring the fingers behind the ear there onto the bone of the base of the jaw and give a little pull. At the same time, push your head back into your hands. We don't actually want to pull the head. We're going to pull, press, pull, press, pull, press, just creating some tension resistance. And you could play with reaching that arm out. You can play with rolling very, very slowly. So it's not jarring any of it, but we're just seeking some heat, seeking the sticky spots. Maybe if you find a spot that's most sensational, you pause there. Soft jaw, breathe, press, resist, press, resist. Relax the arm. Slowly slide your hand off, release the head. You may feel a lot of wonderful freedom there. There may feel a little crunkiness. Let's see how that goes. And we'll go the other side, left arm up and over. Hold your head and press, resist. Press, resist. We'll slide that arm out. Nice and slow again, just seeking where sensation is the greatest. How's your jaw, your tongue, your breath? Press, resist. Relax the arm. Slowly slide the hand off, release pressure on the head. Notice what's happened there. And then let's bring the hands behind the head, interlace, and elbows wide, squeeze the shoulders on the back. Work the ears back until they're over the shoulders, and then that point where the ears and shoulders are in alignment, press, resist. press, resist. And then go ahead and hug your head with your arms. And just squeeze the head a bit with your forearms, some pressure there. Simply breathful or Brahmari, bee's breath. Always with the Brahmari adding to that effect by lifting pelvic floor, navel, tip of the tongue, eyes lightly towards third eye center. So you're making a thread needle, a sound needle through your body. Sound needle, that is. Vibration from tailbone to third eye. And slowly, slowly, with a little bit of resistance, tuck the chin to the chest. And just find where there's a sweet spot. And again, little press, resist. Press, resist. Release the head, pause. See if you can sense that alignment, ears over shoulders, over ribs and hips, base of the skull over the base of the sacrum. We're going to go one more. You'll take your hand, instead of Homer Simpson vision here, we're going to do the do moment thing. Do. Center of the palm and the center of the forehead, press, resist. Again, ears over shoulders, find that spot and press, resist, press, resist. Bring the fingertips up to the crown of the head. Brahmarandra, your fontanelle, or where it once was. Maybe it's still there, it's just hard now. I don't actually know if it continues to be called a fontanelle when it's sealed up. Nonetheless, Brahmarandra. Press into the point with your fingers. You can slide the scalp over the skull there and push back into your hand. So again, little press resist, and we're really lengthening up. And now you can relax on the fingers. You don't have to keep that. Just make sure you continue to lengthen up. And let's go again with the nada suchi, or the sound needle. Bee's breath. Again. Float the hand down, rest. Just sensing vibration, alignment, the clear channel of your spine from tailbone and earth, all the way up into the skull, opening third eye center to the sky. Maybe you look slightly skywards with your eyes. You can do that with the eyes closed, then as you like. We're creating an energized state when we look upward, even if we're not seeing anything, eyes looking upward. Soft jaw and tongue. Notice what arises here. And take your time. When you're ready, press into the earth again, lift down. Thank you, beautiful earth. May we remember our bodies of earth this morning, whole, perfect, and beautiful as they are. ever-changing, healing, renewing. May we be present with whatever the body-mind needs to be in breathful awareness, soft focus, even allowing in all that is with a sense of ease and spaciousness. Follow any inhale to open your arms wide. Gather up and reach to the sky. Look up. Bring the hands together and draw the sky down through your mind. Chin down and parallel, hands down to the heart. Push into the hands and work your shoulders on your back. Lift the heart to your hands. See if you can sense your heartbeat. And find a word, a mantra, or an image. Imagine, if you will, your heart beating with that of your intention, of your yes, an invocation. What are you directing your energy to today? What are you calling in? What are you celebrating or calling out? The unfurling of, welcoming the unfurling of. Exhale and pour your breath out. Inhale, bright heart, open jaw, open throat, open heart, long ohms through the body. Inhale, interlace the hands. Exhale, press the palms forward, pull your navel back around through the spine. Inhale, palms to the sky, lift up, wiggle up out of the waist. Exhale, side bend, face down. Empty out. Inhale, press, reach up. Exhale, side bend to other side, face down. Inhale up, Kali Mudra, squeeze. Exhale, flow the arms down. You may want to turn on your mat if you need to, as I do, to be in a seat, and we'll stretch the arms forward. Push your hips back. I am going to invite you from here to move into child's pose. So you could do that now or take a pause in your cross-legged seat, pressing back through the hips. Maybe switch legs, couple more breaths there. Inhale, stretch back as your exhale comes forward. And as you push the hips back, breathe your hips to your heels, rest your forehead on the floor, Balasana, child's pose, connecting to earth, to a sense of being grounded and held. And at the same time, opening back body, back of the mind, subconscious, maybe even deep into our mind. If you think about the Egyptian eye, that eye, the curls, if you've seen like the full, I'm sure you have at some point, anyways, the design of that, it's actually right in alignment with what the brain cut in half looks like, so that you see the pineal gland in the upper top of our brain. So that eye there is representing the pineal gland, which is said to be the actual anatomical third eye, is our pineal gland. It possibly has ocular strands and looks skyward. So I've heard it has ocular strands. I've heard it doesn't. That's why I say possibly. I love the idea that it does, that we have this spiritual eye or dreaming eye that looks towards the sky, and that even way back then the Egyptians knew it, this magical place in the center of our brain. So let's imagine into that again. Using our imagination to imagine our imagination. That's pretty great. So tapping in there, and let's vibrate that as we welcome today the breath through the spine into this third eye center, out through the crown of the head, connecting with our higher self, our creative, intuitive, spiritual self. Brahmari, bees breath, lifting up that sound needle through the body. Inhale, stretch back and reach your fingers forward. And exhale, lift from the navel and come forward just enough to turn your toes under, toe pads on the floor. And then press the hips back to the heels again. Take a few breaths there to really press back, and we'll bring awareness into our feet now and see if you can have a soft focus that holds this dual awareness of our feet, our roots, the third eye, our forehead on the earth, yet our connection to the sky, infinite, divine, the formless, the mystery of life. Float the hands back to your heels or ankles or pant legs, whatever you need to do. Heels if you can. Tuck your chin, lift the hips, and bring the crown of the head right above the ears to the floor. And hold the heels. Press your head into the earth. And breathe here as you lift the hips as strongly as you can, and breathe your back body. Release the heels, hands to the sacrum. Interlace your hands, squeeze the palms together, and then pull on them like you're trying to break them apart. Lift the hands up to the sky, come back to the crown of the head. You can walk the knees back closer to directly under the hips, and then squeeze, lift palms up, and then overhead towards the earth. Breathe that stretch of shoulders, press into the head. So it's that same kind of press resistance like you would for headstand, or like you do when you're standing, bouncing off the earth, making space in the spine, even with weight on the head. And again, here, if you like, Brahmari, eyes up, the whole thing, feeling into that third eye center, crown on the earth. Pull with your hands, come up, roll on back to sit on your heels. Spread your toes out. Inhale the arms up. Breathe down into your soles, and exhale, tongue to chin, eyes to the sky. Lion's breath. Let's go a couple more. Slide the hands down, and let's ripple forward through the spine. Slide the hands forward, and knees, chest, chin to the earth. Slide on through. Seat is up, and then hips down. Point into your toes. Pull back. Inhale, open, cobra, and then exhale back, child's pose. Push the hips back. Inhale, lengthen, stretch it out. Exhale from the navel, ripple forward, knees, chest, chin, sliding through. Open up into cobra. Toes straight back, nice strong tail. Exhale back, child's pose. Let's continue and feel into what you're doing. Tailbone rippling through the body. Opening heart, opening head. And back, curling full flexion and extension through the spine. And if that's too much, this dive through Anahatasana or puppy pose, heart to the earth, whatever you like to call it there, you could always mellow it out by just coming onto the knees and coming into a long cow and then back if the other thing's too much on your lower back. Please listen to your body. Do what's right for you. Bend and then back into the rounding. Just really looking to pump the spine right now. Pumping that cerebral-spinal fluid, getting smarter, waking up, finding your edge, finding your fluidity, your variations. We'll go a couple more rounds. And then come through onto your belly. Rest the forehead if you like, and let's interlace the hands on your sacrum. Maybe your non-habitual clasp, but okay. And push sacrum down. Press into it and bounce elbows and shoulders to the sky. Push sacrum and pubic bone down as much as you can, very firmly. Maybe you feel the legs wanting to lift up, the chest wanting to lift up, everything getting light, and pull the hands back. If you're outdoors to where this, or if you're indoors, towards where the ceiling and wall meet. Imagine that. Pull back, squeeze the legs, lift the chest. Watch out for closing the back of the neck. Keep it long. Tuck the chin slightly and pull back from the upper palate. So like behind the ears. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower on down and press wide. Press the hands behind the head now, interlace, thumbs trail down the neck, push strongly into the feet and pubic bone again, lift the elbows, keep the back of the neck long, and press the head into the hands to lift the chest. This is without closing the back of the neck. Natural cervical curve, okay. You might only come up just a tiny bit, that's okay. Continue, we'll pulse it, in and out. The next time you come up, go ahead, open the arms out, elbows wide, fingertips under the elbows. Curl, shoulder blades up, together on the back and down. Push into your strong snake's tail. Inhale at the top, and as you exhale, spiral one shoulder down, look out, around, over the other shoulder. Inhale and open center. Exhale, spiral, other side. Follow your breath, side to side. Let's go once again each side, or whatever you need to even out. Open center, lengthen out, lower down. Let's go right into our chest shoulder stretchy thing here. So right arm or either arm straight out from the shoulder to the side. Step that opposite foot behind the bottom knee. Or actually, if you can, just reach right back for it, because this is what I want this for right now. So reach for that ankle or foot and then kick it back towards the bottom hand and down. Kick the foot down towards the earth, towards the bottom foot. Kick it down and back. So I want to get some space there in the chest. And then also in the space between the ear and shoulder. Last breath or two. As inspired, slowly pull that knee down, down, down towards the other knee. Begin to bring the knees back into alignment. Really stretch it down. Take a few breaths here in the stretch out of that space between the top ear, jaw, neck, shoulder. Just sliding the knees towards each other. And keep drawing the knees together and roll back to your belly. When you're ready, you can release that leg. And if you'd like, give the knee a little swirl around, shake your hips out, lengthen the legs out, and take your time. Second side, extend that left arm or your second side out to the side. Press into right fingers and roll on open. Lift the head, ears in line with the shoulders, head's resting on the floor, but just to get the ears back in alignment. And then reach back for that top ankle or foot. Kick it back towards the hand, and then down as well, towards the earth, towards the bottom foot. Soft jaw and tongue. Deep, full breaths. Breathe and repeat your mantra, your yes, across the wings of your heart. Imagine it is lighting up, filling you up with that light of your yes, your dedication. Keep a hold of that ankle or foot as long as you can and draw the knees towards one another. Pull that top knee down towards the bottom knee. Soften your jaw, try to keep the head resting so the neck is soft even as we invite it to have this big release. Pulsing is always good if it's super intense. And keep those knees drawing together. And then just as needed or as you like, roll back to the belly, release the leg as you like. Maybe give that knee a little swirl around. Shoulder can get a little roll around. Both hands under the shoulders, both shoulders roll around. Shoulders up to the ears, squeeze. Squeeze the shoulders on the back and then pull with your hands, elbows, and shoulders down the back. Point the toes straight back, lift your navel, lift your heart open, cobra. Big breath up here in cobra, inhale, and look over one shoulder as you pull the other shoulder down the back. Come back to center, other side, slow and steady with the breath. Back to center, inhale and exhale back through child's pose or just into downward dog. As you like, we'll meet in down dog. Pull back from the core in down dog, strong, strong. Lengthen back, relax the neck. Give the head a little nod or roll around there. With the neck very soft, the head as heavy as you can. Slowly rotate, turning the head to one side, inviting a little twist through the cervical vertebrae. Breathe. Imagine you're just letting any stickiness drip out of the neck-shoulder connection there. And between the vertebrae, release the head heavy to center. Turn the head to the other side with the head as heavy as you can. And rotating, just wringing out any stickiness in the neck. Imagine it dripping away through the head into the earth. Receiving it. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, ripple forward plank. Inhale, strong core and plank. Push the earth away and slide the shoulders off the back. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the scapula together. Inhale, push the earth away, slide the scaps off the back, and exhale, squeeze the scapula together as much as you can. Pelvis is tilted, tailbone reaches out through the knees, navel lifts it up. Core is very strong here. If you need to, you could lower the knees to focus on the shoulders. It's lots of core, it's some arms, shoulders. Couple more breaths. Shift forward, lower to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back. Downward dog. Stretch it out, lengthen out, pull back from the core. Inhale here, exhale, right foot forward between the hands, back knee down. You could rest on that front thigh a moment if you like. Bend deep into the front knee and really feel that connection with a heavy head between your neck, spine, head, saying things out of order, hip, groin, that psoas muscle, soft jaw and tongue. And as inspired, push into the front foot, squeeze the inner thighs together and rise on up. Bring the hands to the front thigh, push down into it, lift the navel, come off of the thigh and just kind of lay on back. When you're ready, hands to hips, square the hips, push the hips down, lift the ribs up out of the waist, work the elbows and shoulders on the back. One breath at a time, find your edge. You could stay right there or grow the arms to the sky. Squeeze to center, sink that front knee deeply if the back knee is on the ground. If you've got it up, then you keep the front knee over the ankle. If you have the back knee down and you would like to, you can bring the front arm to the front leg or bend the back knee, reach for the ankle or foot, and then spiral, turning in, getting quad psoas release, and as inspired, other arm could come back up. Deep full breaths. Any edge of back bend, quad stretch, what's breathful for you? If you'd like to, switch hands, in which case you'll take the hand that was holding your foot wide for the most space. Scoop that shoulder blade down the back. The front foot could heel toe out to the side a bit and point out. And holding the back foot or ankle, scoop the shoulders on the back, lift your heart, and lay back. Big breaths in the nose and out the mouth. Maybe keep a hold of that back foot if you've got it and bow in. Release the foot at any point. Straighten the back knee, lift it up, and walk inside of the legs. Parallel feet. You're welcome to take this right into a dance. Heels in, toes out, side to side. Little flow there. You can pick the arms up, make it a dance, or just rest, or go for a little more hamstrings, and just a wide-legged stance with the forward fold. The next time you flow towards the right foot, the one you were on, step back, plank, down dog, or ripple through your vinyasa. Relax the neck. In down dog, give your head a little nod or roll around. Lengthen back, strong core, inhale. Exhale, left foot forward or your second side. Again, you might take pause, rest on that front thigh, let the head hang. Again, sensing the weight of the head, tractioning the whole spine. Bringing some deep release into that front, or the open side rather, psoas, hip flexor there. How's your jaw? How's your tongue? How's your breath? Letting go here. Stay there as long as you like, or try to keep awareness of that connection of the hip flexor all the way through your spine. Push into the front foot, squeeze your inner thighs and rise on up. Press into that front thigh, lift the navel, draw the spine back or press into the thigh to move the spine back. And then if you've got that back knee down, again, you could sink in as deep as you can, even if you keep that as you keep the lift up and back. As inspired, hands to hips, square up, forward and back, side to side. Push the sacrum down, work the elbows and shoulders on the back, lift your heart, and lay back. Deep, full breaths. And stay there, or as inspired, maybe arms to the sky. You could hook or clasp, push into that back foot, and shine up out of that back leg. Feeling that long connection again through the spine, the groin, and as inspired, maybe front leg, arm down, reach back for the back ankle or foot. Square up, so maybe the fingers turn around, same direction as the toes. Sink into that front knee, push into it. Stay there or lift the arm up. Keep a little squeeze of the inner thighs. Zipping up, pubic bone to belly button, lift the heart. Long back of the neck, slide back again from the upper palate. You'll get more space there than you will if you let the head drop back, and it's without setting nervous system on alert. That's what happens when you close the back of the neck. Stay with that as you like, or switch hands on that back foot and take the foot that was holding wide, outside edge of the mat, that front toe, heel, toes out, the front foot, heel, toes out, and then pull the back foot in, squeeze shoulders, lift your heart, lay back. Long back of the neck again, breathing from front groin, through the spine to your head. Maybe you keep a hold of that back foot as you spiral in and bow in. At any point, release the back leg, press the front leg straight, back toes under, lift up. I'm just going to switch my legs so I'm not giving you all booty here. And we'll turn around, wide-legged stance, heels in, toes out. You can swim that a little side to side. You can find your side lunges or your dance, or just pause as you like in the wide-legged forward fold. Rest as needed. Take it at your own pace. You've got about 5 or 6 more breaths here. What would feel most beneficial for you? Last breath or two. And then walk towards the front foot. Step back. Down dog, stretch it out, relax the neck, give your head a little nod or roll around. Spread those fingers wide, claw the earth, scoop the elbows towards one another, wrap the shoulders away from each other. Core strength, pull back, back, back. Inhale. Exhale, ripple forward from the navel like a wave into plank. Find your strength and alignment in plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, slow and steady to the earth or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back, child's pose. Stretch the arms out in front of you. Push through your hands, come up onto your fingertips and hollow out your palms, and then pull strongly with those fingertips. You hollow out the armpits and wrap the shoulders away from the ears. Hands down, thumbs up, palms up. Keep rolling, palms up, maybe pinkies spiral up. Breathe in that thoracic stretch, the rotator cuff opening. Interlace the hands, bring the palms together, hands to the back of the head. Walk the elbows as far forward as you can and melt your heart down to the earth. Push into your hands. Breathe here. Interlace the hands and bring them down to the ground. Elbows just under the shoulders. Push into the palm still. Melt your heart down. Relax your neck and pull hips up and back. Dolphin dog. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, ripple from the navel forward. Dolphin plank. Again, tapping into movement of breath, movement of spine, rippling waves of breath. Waves of life force and other fluids through your spine. Moving from strong core, led by the breath, rippling all of the vertebrae here. Simply breathful, or you could add vibration to this, the bee's breath, or toning, or singing, whatever you like. Lower the knees down, open your thumbs, and bring the top of your head to the earth, the hands holding the back of the top of your head. Push into your elbows, lift your head off the earth. Let the head drop back down. Push into the elbows, forearms, hands, lift the head as high as you can off the earth, shoulders sliding on the back down. You could continue like this, just a nice little flossing of the shoulders, lengthening of the neck, or as you like, add more weight to this, maybe lift into down dog with the head on the floor, and then press, lifting the head up, sliding it back down. Stay with that as you like. You can walk the feet in closer for more weight. And if you're a headstander and you just feel it, it's just right there and you can't stand it, you gotta get it. And then hopefully I'm not flashing everyone as I lose my shirt. So play with whatever edge of that is right for you. We've got another minute or so, about 6 breaths to play or pause as you like, anywhere in the headstand conditioning. That's super great for shoulders and neck. Breathe your spine. Take your time. Once you're done, rest in child's pose, especially if you did come into headstand. Give some pressure into the forehead. With a little pressure in the forehead, this is also just great for everyone, just reigniting cervical curve. Little pressure there, and then super slow, roll the head, little side to side. You could also slide the head side to side, massaging the skin over the scalp, the scalp over the skull. And or stillness there. If you'd like to, again, Brahmari, or the sound that actually gets into the third eye the most, by all practice and accounts, you have to practice for yourself and see if it's true for you, but is the E, the long double E, wide, thin smile on your face, and maybe a higher note. Try to send it up there. Hopefully it's not too annoying a sound in the ear pods. Maybe I'll take them out and move them just away a bit. And take pause as inspired, arms out. Unfurl, hands and knees, down dog, make your way, forward fold, hug your head, traction your spine long, back body long, knees bent as much as you need, straight as much as you can, breathe your back body. Keep the head heavy, arms heavy, holding the head. Hug feet to earth, muscles to bones, and slow and steady. One vertebra at a time. Lift the navel and stack on up. Press into earth. As you come to the top, open the elbows. Press the head back into the hands. Pick the head up out of the shoulders. Breathe there. Shoulders on the back, chest wide. And reach the arms up, continuing to lift the head up. Inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Press into the palm, shoulders on the back. Lift your heart. Breathe and repeat your yes, I am. And may all this effort and the energy be directed to your yes. Breathe and repeat that yes to life. All right, let's do a little therapeutic work for the shoulders with our strap, and then we'll do a little standing flow before we come back down to earth. And this spot is new to me out here. Haven't hung out here much. There's still so many foxtails, so excuse me for my distraction once in a while. I have waiting to do. All right, so we don't need the loop in the strap today. We're just going to use the strap straight and long, so as you like, and we'll bring the strap at first exactly as wide as your shoulders. So hands straight down from the shoulders, strap in your hands, and then pull, pull, pull on that strap as strong as you can. Keep pulling, bring the arms up to the sky, pulling on that strap. Feel the shoulder blades move together from that pull. So there again, isometrics or opposite actions, a little seesaw principle. Pull in one place, an opening causes a crunch, a squeeze, muscular action in another. Inhale here, watch for those low ribs popping out like mine always do. Pull them in, engage the core, keep that work in the shoulders. Inhale, and as you exhale, pull down like you're pulling down weights. So you keep that pull. Stronger you're pulling, the more weight essentially you're pulling down. Inhale up, keeping the tension. Exhale, pull down. As much as you can, you're going behind the head as needed. You could be just coming just to the head. So we just don't want to crane the head forward. Enough of that in the world with all the technique business. So just wherever it feels beneficial here. Creating some more heat in those shoulders. And I know we've already just worked on creating a lot of heat in the shoulders, so they may be weary already. We don't want to totally fatigue them. So just keep going as long as it's right for you. And then once you've had enough, my shoulders are telling me that's about enough for me. We're going to open the arms wide on the strap. And you're going to open just as wide as you need to be able to inhale up and exhale down without the elbows bending, without a shoulder popping, and we're just flossing the shoulders now. There's enough tension in the strap to keep it taut, but you don't have to like muscularly pull it right now unless that feels good. And just up and down. If you notice this is easy or gets very easy, you could maybe walk the hands a little closer together. Again, if it makes a shoulder pop or elbow bend, then walk the hands wider, please. And as you do this, of course, lots of good stuff happening up top. What's happening in your feet, your knees? How's your connection to earth? Activate the feet evenly. Lift up through your arches and feel how you can echo that lift of the diaphragm of your arch. The diaphragm is the shape, up through the diaphragm of the pelvic bowl, your breathing diaphragm, the upper palate, crown of your head, all these domes lifting up in the temple of your being. Earth energy to sky, sky energy with each inhale pouring down to the earth. Moving with your breath. Let's just go a couple more, keeping a soft and wide open focus today on all the things. Steady and center, and the ability to hold with ease the wide, wide world. Please stay with that as you like. If you need to, take a pause and shake out. Otherwise, hands could stay about as they are, or maybe a little wider. And then we're going to maybe step your feet outer hip width. So you've got lots of nice stability there. Soft knees, strong feet. Inhale, raise arms on up, and then up and over, side bend. Make like your strap is a pole now as much as you can. It's straight and strong. And we want to just plant it straight up and down in the earth. And then push against the pole to arch your side body open. Press into the outside of that left foot and see about rolling face chest open and breathe that side body. Inhale as you exhale, lift from arches, knees, quads, navel, and come on up. At this point, I do want to shake out a moment. Maybe you do too. Otherwise, as you're ready, you can make your way to the second side. And here we go. As inspired, strong, strong hands. Pull, reach up, lift up, lengthen up out of the waist and up and over, side bend. Try to plant that like a pole, straight up and down. Push into the outside of the right foot and arc your body sideways. Press into the outside of that foot and then roll open, face chest. Breathe, side body bright. Take your time, strong core lifting from the arches back up, and you can release your strap. And again, let's just shake it out, roll it around there, feel all that length. And we're going to work sideways on the mat for a little bit right now. So maybe you turn your mat sideways, maybe you just turn your body sideways. I'm going to see if there's music just ready to play real quick. Oh, come on. Oh, I see what happened. There's the message that was hidden. That's why we're using the soft focus. That's okay. It's become part of the theme now. So here, let's see what happens with music. We'll get a little dance on for the standing flow. Step your feet wide and feel your feet. And I'm gonna find all the many things that must be clicked to give you sound. There it is. All right, little sunshiny music. Hopefully you didn't already have music on. This is interrupting you, but there it is. All right, here we go. With the feet wide, we're gonna be flowing side to side here. Your body's all heated up. You're ready for this Friday dance. So at first, parallel feet, arms out. You can move everything as you like, little circles through your hips, circles through the arms and wrists, just feeling your openness, your fluidity. You're all dancers. I love it. I know it. We're all dancers. We're embodied. Here we go. Let's bend that right knee, pivot, sink in, reach forward, reach back. And that could be just a simple little reach or a very swimmy, dancey reach. Let's reach all the way back, dancing warrior. Hold it if you like, or come right on through into side angle. You could land that elbow if you need, or keep yourself a little more fluid. You don't have to land anything. You can circle the arms around the body. Next time you flow back, let's straighten that front leg and reach forward and deepen the groin. Again, you could play with that before you come in to triangle. There's a triangle just waiting for you. When you're ready, Trikonasana. Maybe play with that. Side bend, open heart, arm vinyasas. Stretch it out. Let's reach that top arm forward. Pick the back heel up. Inhale, look forward, lunge. Exhale, pick the back leg up. Inhale, stretch that leg to the sky. And exhale, tuck that top knee behind the bottom one. Tuck in. Inhale, press to the sky, open up. Exhale, spiral, tuck in. Inhale, press, spiral, open. With your breath. If you're a handstander and you'd rather play with that than this tuck in spiral, last few breaths, go for it. And then send that leg up and back. High lunge. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, heels in, toes out, sweep through center. Open up, sink in, Devyasana. Inhale, shine it out. Superstar again. Side to side. Hip circles, whatever feels good there, find your dance, make it yours. A few more breaths. I'm inspired by you. Thank you. And pull to the left, spin, warrior stand, strong legs, swim, dance, make it yours. Riding the breath, and at any point feel free to take it back. Dancing warrior. Again, you could push in, you could pause there. Come on through side angle. Pause as inspired, or find that dance just circling around yourself. And maybe next time you pull back, you straighten that front leg. And again, you could tease into it, reaching forward and back. Strong legs, strong feet, strong core, fluid spine, breathful body, moving to triangle as inspired, laying back. Pause as you like or flow on through arm vinyasa. Let's flow that top arm forward, pivot, back heel up, shift into lunge. Inhale, exhale, pull the back foot up to the sky. Inhale, stretch up, standing split. Exhale, tuck that knee behind the bottom one. Inhale, press up, spiraling open. Exhale, tuck, spiraling in, moving with the breath. And follow any leg up to step way back, hug in, root down, high lunge, rise up. Inhale, open through warrior two, heels in, toes out, sink in. If you'd like, play with that, just up and down. As inspired, maybe the next time you come down, side to side. And continue with that as you like, or hands to your thighs. Long spine, seat back, heart forward, inhale, lengthen, exhale, spiral. Play with that as you like. Once you're even there, once you feel done, center Devyasana. Inhale, shine out, superstar. Any little movements there again, make it yours. At any point, maybe coming into a forward fold, any way you like, maybe clasp hands. Stay in the forward fold as you like, rest, or hands to the earth. One hand down, the other arm up. Keep the sacrum as level as you can. Add some side to side, spiraling the spine. Pause anywhere, or just move with your breath or with the beat. Take your time. Once you feel even on both sides, we're done with that. Bow in. Again, stay resting in your bowing in. Maybe give a spine a little wiggle, a little upside down dance, or back to heels in, toes out, side lunging dance. Last little bit, options, stay as you are, play as you like, or I want to invite you to fly before we land. To the right, pivot, lift up, back leg up. Find your dancer pose there. On even ground, let's lift to the sky. Maybe turning that into a half moon bow. Back into your high lunge. Warrior 2. Devyasana. Superstar. Back to anything you like. When you're ready, pivot, second side, lunge, fly. Dancer. Half moon bow, possibly. High lunge. Warrior 2. Through center. Devyasana. Superstars. Pause, feel your feet, your breath, your power, your yes, I am. Please continue as you like. Maybe flow through a vinyasa or make your way to your back body. I'm feeling that dancing flow right now, and darn it, I got another class to teach. So I'm gonna have to call it, bringing it back to earth, and I encourage you to put some music on. Take the dance into your day if you like. Otherwise, down to earth, verging up. Pull the hands down towards the feet. Shoulders together, press into the center, back of the head. Open front body bright, hug your legs in, breathe. Your spine, your earth body, your sky body, your yes to life. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, beautiful earth planet. Thank you, breath of sky. Thank you, great mystery, divine. Thank you for this day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As inspired, unwind. Ripple down, and happy baby is also a great place to dance. Happy baby dancing. Happy baby hugging in and grounding. Whatever's right for you there, and listening. Are there any lost movements or shapes that you're before final resting or as you're final resting? Again, maybe you continue the dance. I will be ending this music, so that'll probably help you relax. And my playlists are on Spotify. This one is called Uplift and Flow. There's a dawn. Nice, beautiful embodied beings listening to the body. Listening with your breath and awareness. I love that you paused to chat. So fun. Thank you. You're so fun. Thank you. Thank you, all blessed beings. Find a resting place that feels delicious for you. And hug your muscles to your bones. Big, big inhale, squeeze yourself. And then exhale, melt, 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 melt. Let go. Body of earth, breath of sky, trusting, being held, being breathed, trusting. You are held, you are breathed, you are loved and celebrated. Notice the spaciousness. The aliveness, the awakened state of your natural being, shimmering with light, delight, dancing with all that it is to be human, held by the verdant earth, the beautiful darkness, birthed again and again to the great mystery of sky, infinite. You're constantly unfurling divine nature. Yes, I am. I encourage you to stay in this resting place or to move ever so slowly into any meditative place for a pause before you move on into whatever's next for you. It is an honor and delight for me to share this practice with you. Thank you for being the beautiful, radiant, embodied beings that you are. Grateful to share this dance, this life with you. Namaste.